Right then, I did a poll regarding this in my community section on my YouTube channel recently, and the results are pretty telling and quite frankly doesn't surprise me one bit. Now, it's all about a park here in London that has been named after former Prime Minister William Gladstone. Now, the Labour Party here, which are just completely out of touch with the public mood about absolutely everything, I've decided that this particular park, Gladstone Park, could be rebranded in honour of one of their own, Labour MP, Diane Abbott, who is thicker than a ploughman's sandwich stuffed full with an extra pound of mince. And is going to be part of a particular council they run, which covers Gladstone Park, and their slavery review. Now, what does a slavery review mean? Does that mean they want to bring it back or not? No, I'll tell you what it means. It means rubbishing, destroying, removing, cancelling, erasing British history in order to appease a very small percentage of the population who are upset with something that happened 200 years ago, which the British abolished, and they're still upset over it. And these are the sort of people who take the knee for Black Lives Matter. They kneel in subserviency to that terrorist organisation, and that's what they are, a terrorist, violent organisation. After all, the Labour leader and the Labour deputy leader, Keir Starmer, and the vile Angela Rayner, Tory scum, they took a cringy photo of themselves both kneeling to Black Lives Matter. Now, let's compare these two now. William Gladstone, 4 times Prime Minister, numerously Chancellor of the Exchequer, one of our best and brightest Prime Ministers, a British patriot who did a lot of good for this country, and he was a man of his time. That's what they're judging him on, the fact that he is a man of his time. It is wrong of us to judge people back then on today's standards. It's just wrong. But if this is the case, then I would like to use the woke idiot logic against them. And I want all descendants of the Barbarys who traded in slaves. They were black people, by the way. They traded in all sorts of slaves. They didn't care about the demographic or the skin colour. White slaves, black slaves, you name it, they enslaved them and profited from them. I want their descendants grovelling at my feet for what their ancestors did hundreds of years ago. That's how it works, lefties, isn't it? Now let's look at Diane Abbott. What on earth has she accomplished apart from being where she is because she's pulled the race card? She is a major fuck-up. Every time she opens her mouth, she really messes up and embarrasses whoever the hell she represents at the time. She is an anti-white racist with her Caribbean mothers statement, claiming that black mothers are better than white mothers. And this is a woman who couldn't put on the same pair of shoes on the right feet. There is a photo of her where she is stood somewhere on some high street and she has the wrong shoe on each foot. And they're not even the same pair, these shoes, these pair of shoes. They're completely different designs. It's just, it's baffling. You know, comparing her to William Gladstone is like comparing luncheon meat or spam to prime rib to a tomahawk steak. They are incomparable. William Gladstone, a true statesman, a man who loved this country, this union, this Britain. And Diane bloody Abbott, a woman who hates it, slags it off, and our people, its people, at every opportunity. A woman who is an MP, gets paid thousands every year and claims she is a victim of something or another on a regular basis. A woman who claims to have been oppressed all her life, yet she's done pretty well for herself. Of course, it's all nonsense. I believe this woman is where she is in society, well above her station, because she ticks boxes. And who the hell in Hackney, her constituency, keeps voting for this dumbass, this dickhead? She is a dickhead. A stupid, thick human being. I mean, put it this way, if the fate of the planet depended on this woman putting on the correct pair of shoes, then friends, you might as well kiss your ass goodbye. That's what I think. This is ridiculous. Labour are completely out of touch. Don't they understand that most of the country just absolutely loathe this woman? She's an embarrassment. It is just awful having this woman represent British politics on the world stage. She makes former US General Oliver North look like a fucking genius. That's what I think. Please let me know what you think in the comments. And if you wish to support my channel, because I've been demonetised, if you like what I do, if you believe in free speech, then by all means you can buy me a beer. The link is down below. It's not mandatory. It's just our way of giving Google and YouTube the finger, because I don't agree how they run this platform. I really don't. But there we go. Right, comment, share, subscribe, and until my next video, Roger Trout.